This right here is the Aiper Scuba X1 Pro Max pool cleaning robot, the beefed up version of the X1 that reviewed in our last pool cleaning robot review. You can check it out right here. It is definitely worth a watch. We restored a fully green and brown pool with just the X1. It was amazing. But if you thought that the X1 was impressive, then the X1 Pro Max will totally blow your mind. This right here is currently the true pinnacle of all-in-one pool cleaning robots in terms of capabilities, power, reliability, and precision for keeping your pool absolutely perfect. With literally 10x sensor power, the X1 offered 4 sensors and this one 40. No kidding. And an even stronger suction power of 8,500 GPH. Just crazy. This is the strongest suction power to ever hit the market. Powered by 9 motors in total, the X1 Pro Max is on a whole other level when it gets to raw power. And aside from that, it of course also offers a top tier 2-in-1 superfine mesh filter that can be changed out and customized really quickly. A really neat system. And not to forget, it can even swim on the water surface and skim your pool. It's a beast. So yeah, looks and sounds amazing, right? But is it actually that good? Well, let's find out. New drip. Got the new drip from Aiper, the X1 Pro Max pool cleaning robot. By the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. Yeah, now let's check it out. So here we go, Aiper Bring Vacation Home, the premium package. There is really nothing much to see here because I'm expecting the box in a box packaging except for this one. This right here is the Aiper Caddy for the Scuba lineup. And we also have nice carrying handles. Yeah, and with that's it, let's get rid of the outer packaging ASAP. So there we go, as expected, the Aiper Caddy. So on top we have the paperwork and then we can take out this divider. And in here we have this, the bag. So this part would be this right there. Little box with more accessories right there. Bring vacation home. And the actual part with the rolls. And lastly, the handle in here. And that's it. This box is now also empty and we can check out the rest. As you can see, we also have the HydroComm Pro. All the features on this side, this on the back, and on the last side we have this right there. Bottom is blank and a nice carrying handle on the top. And the main box, X1 Pro Max. We have this side, absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to actually unbox it. The breeze, pool shapes, nice carrying handles on the box. More features down here. This right here, the front side, really nice looking device. Love the design. And lastly, right there, the last side. And again, the bottom is just blank. So let's continue the unboxing. The Aiper unboxing experience is always really nice and premium. So we have this right there, quick start guide, and underneath we have this envelope with all the paperwork, a box, and we can already grab the unit, pull it out like so. The last box right there with all the accessories. And same for the pool robot. So we have this nice cover underneath the envelope with the paperwork, a strong protective divider, as well as this one here on this side, the charge base, the hook and more parts of the charge base, and the charging brick, and the main machine right there. Wow, an absolute beast. And on the bottom we have the last parts of the base, and it's looking like filter parts right there. So there we go. And we could also use this as a storage box for the machine. Really nice box. Yeah, that's it. So there we go, quite a few boxes, but let's start with the envelope and with the paperwork. So right there, absolutely awesome looking card, X1 Pro Max, and on the back we have all the contact infos. Right here we have the quick start guide, this on the back, multi-language, 2 pages, so there we have it. And here with the dedicated user manual, multi-language as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There we go. Next we have the actual base, the feet for the base station, 2 feet in here, but this time we won't use them because we will utilize the caddy. Then we also have this part right here, which is the actual charge part, the part with the charge contacts on it. Oh my goodness, no contacts, it's actually wireless. And it's looking like that, absolutely amazing. Look at that. Wow, nice rubber feet, and this on the bottom, amazing. Then this box with the rest of the base parts. So this right there, also a really nice part with the brand, nice rubber feet, really dope. And of course in here we also get the Aiper hook and the charge brick right there with all the specs, the charge port and for the wall socket. And lastly, we have the filter, the second stage with the filtration mesh for super small particles. And it's looking like that. Can be placed onto the filter easily, really cool and neat system. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So the paperwork, hook, charge brick, filter add-ons and the base. And here we have the HydroComm, this on top, then the quick start guide right here, and this on the back. Here we have the box with all the accessories, nice box with the brand, looks like that. And in here we have more boxes, so let's get it all out. Let's pull it all out. So there we go. In here we get a really nice cord, this rod right here. Then the two covers for the probe. We can also close it up fully. Of course the charging brick right there with all the specs. And that's the plug right there. And also this right there. Let's go. Right here. The transparent part looking really awesome. Check that out. And right here a few bags with pH buffer powder. 250 milliliters, and here descriptions for use. Also in here the dedicated manual, so we have the card right there and manuals in multi-language English, and it's right there. So let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there we go. And lastly the main device right here. Look how awesome, solar powered on the top with the two buttons. This note right there, really well made, nice rubber ring so it won't damage the walls, nothing like that. Here with all the small print around the ring, and inside here we have the probe. Actually we can screw it open and then we can pull it out. So 3 of them in total, a really cool system. And we can also open it up, and on the bottom we have a similar mechanism where we can also open it up or close it down. We can also place it in here, really convenient. We have the charge port right there. Oh, really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome mechanism. This is not just a rubber flap, but much more elaborated. Here for the cord, and turning this will actually make the probes accessible. So this will move this holder down, and now we can pull this down, take it out. We now have to replace these. So let's screw it open and exchange it. Look at that, really cool. Let's exchange it with the perforated one, just like that. Let's put it back in. Oh yeah, we can also lock it in place like that. Okay, and we're now ready for operating it. So again, to recap, all the paperwork, the bags, the cord, charging equipment, and this really cool floating mushroom. So let's start with the roller base right there. That's awesome. We have the pole right there, and we can slide it in right here. Looking like a really well-made part with a nice rolls. Wow, super smooth and silent with the brand on the side. Even nice and large rubber feet. And right here we can mount the station parts just like that. Let's insert it. And of course we will get a dedicated installation guide for it. Looks like that. So as I mentioned, the base station parts, or rather the caddy, can be used as the base for these two parts. And then we can easily place the robot onto the caddy. And it even comes with a hook for the charging brick, and you can easily plug it into the wall this way. Genius system, makes carrying these robots very easy. We will also get this bag right there. And in here we have a nice cover. Check this out, nice and large with the brand. So let's put it away so that we can move on to the rest of the parts. We also have this right there with all the contact addresses. In here, the handle fits the X lineup really nicely with the carbon highlights. Look at that, looking so awesome. And right there, just a great looking part as well. And we can already place it. And lastly, this box with all the needed screws to fit it all together. So right there. So these are all the parts. And we also get two nice stainless steel brackets. So these parts for the bottom side through here with the shim, and then fix it in place just like so. Super easy and straightforward. One more time. And there we go. So this can be disconnected super easily and very fast. Just in case, up here, the long screws, screw them in place just like that. 1 and 2, super sturdy. And lastly, the brackets on the bottom. This will connect the base to the actual charge station. But for now, we can just screw them in place partially. And just like that, the install is complete. Of course, also the other side. Right on. And this completes the Aiper Caddy. So we have it right there. It's already pre-installed, so all we have to do now is to slide on the actual base, just like that. And one more time. And now the top part will also slide in place and click in place nicely. So cool. And now all that's left would be to secure everything in place. So 2 more screws each. So we have one side done, and now the other one. 1 and 2, perfect. And lastly, these 2 little rubber protections, they will just fit in here, so they will pop in place as well. And the second one done with the base. And up here on the back, oh, it runs so smoothly, we can slide in the brick and already connect it down here. And just like that, we are ready to charge it up on the Caddy. Done with the unboxing, and now let's get to my first impressions and then of course to a close overview. There we go, what a beast! So, super well wrapped up on the top and on the sides. So, there we go. It's looking so nice. Rose gold as well as carbon accents all the way around the body. That is one awesome pool cleaning robot right there. And also, let's check out the filtration system straight away because I'm really interested in this. Okay, we can unclip them and simply put in the fine mesh filter, and we can even combine them. Regular mesh and 2 of the fine meshes, for example. And as you can see, changing up these filters is really easy and fast. We'll just click or snap in place. We also have this one right here for the skimmer, of course. A really cool system. Love the innovations. Oh, and now it's actually locked in place. So this is also a locking mechanism right there. And it cannot be inserted this way, just like that. Lock it in place. Really cool. Wow. What a neat opening mechanism as well. And right here, this interface already tells you that this is something special. So yeah, let's take a close look. So down here, one of the 2 handles, X1 Pro Max, really nice carbon highlights. And here with the dynamic LED, as well as the mode selector on-off button right there. And we also have 2 of the outlets on the top. Further up, we have the main handle for actually grabbing it and pulling it out of the pool with the brand in nice and shiny rose gold letters. And the carbon highlights, they actually also are implemented on the side. Looks like a supercar with tons of sensors. And the outlet right there, of course, the chain, super grippy. And on the back, one of the OmniSense ultrasonic sensors, strong rubber bristles. The other side looks very similar to the other one. And lastly, on the front, we also have 2 nice large inlets. Nice brand, gray on gray, looks super cool. Cool accents. And actually, the skimming mode will actually work like this. So for the skimming mode, that's actually the front side, because then this door will open up, the thing will turn, and this way it will retain all the large debris inside the filtration box, and it will go this way. So front side, back side, it can go into all directions, so it doesn't really matter. And as you can see right here, quad bristles with really large and strong rubber flaps. This will scrape off everything also right here. Wireless charging, absolutely awesome. And in here we also have a new sensor with this little rubber flap. And here, of course, we have the water inlet. So a proper beast, to say the least. Not bad, right? So let's set it all up, check out the app, and then, of course, test it. Before we get to it, that's the Aiper Caddy. Also a super nice and convenient add-on, because check this out, with this we can really easily carry any pool robot to our destination, put it down, and we even have the charge brick in here. But in any case, the Caddy as well as the HydroComm Pro are really dope add-ons. And as you can see, it's running really smooth, even across uneven terrain and even grass. No problem for the Caddy. Yeah, now. So here we go, a few weeks have passed since the last review, and as you can see, we have the HydroComm going. There is a lot of stuff on the surface and also on the floor, as you can see. So first of all, I will go for a full round of floor cleaning. Check this out, rocks, sand, smaller debris, everything. And we have the machine right here on the Caddy, fully charged up, as you can see. By the way, a little size comparison between the 2 robots. The beefed up version is definitely a bit bigger. Beautiful machines, as you can see. Both of them look amazing, but the X1 Pro Max slightly bigger, and I think it looks even better. So we have this button for selecting the mode, and also this button for Eco, Auto and Max. Let's go for floor only, maybe even on the Max mode, why not? Actually, this would make sense for the fine filter option, which I actually plan on doing. So we have all the filter elements right here, this coarse one and this fine mesh one. It doesn't look like it, but maybe we have fine stuff on the floor too. So I definitely want to pick this one for the first cycle. Again, super easy, super quick, pops in place. So fine mesh all the way around with the max mode, floor cleaning only. Let's go. And here we go. The water is still crystal clear. And now let's see what it will do. Pretty good results, and it's navigating alongside the wall. And that was something that the X1 wasn't able to do. So that's the work of these top tier sensors and even better algorithms. So all the way to the wall. And right here we also have a little pebble right there. Let's see if it will also pick it up. Yes sir, it's gone. So even with the fine filter in, we still have an incredible amount of suction power, and there is yet another one. And there we go. The water is still perfectly clear, so everything was retained inside of this filter basket. And I'm already super curious what it will look like inside. So there we go. No penetration of these smaller debris. And inside here we can see a few of these stones that got picked up right there. Larger ones, smaller ones, doesn't matter, it will suck it up. And also this tablet back in with this one. So check this out. Wow, wow, it's all in there. All the sand, all the small debris. Perfect filtration. Look at that. That's what it looked like. And that's with all this stuff retained. Great results. Perfect for cleaning. Let's see. Oh wow, look at that. Look at this difference. That is crazy. So after rinsing them thoroughly, you can restore them to the original state. And again, this is what I call perfect filtration. But for the rest of these tests, we won't need them. Instead, we will just use the regular filter mesh. So it's the next day. We should have done the skimmer test yesterday because all those seeds from the surface now are on the bottom. But regardless, let's get the app going, connect it with the HydroComm, and then we'll go for the skimmer test. There is still a bit of stuff on the surface, so let's not waste any more time. So first of all, let's turn on the robot and the app installation, the full process as well as the setup. You can check it out in the X1 video. Right here we are on the dashboard. We have the support page for all your devices, and we have the Me tab available as well, where we have the settings for the account and all of that good stuff. Also the units. So actually let's change that, and also degree C one more time right there. So good to go. Now we just need to click on the plus and we have it right there, both devices. So let's start with the X1 Pro Max. It's really fast. So both of these. Double beep. Yes, super quick, super fast. Now let's connect to Wi-Fi, connecting to the network. And just like that, we are fully set up. We can rename the device right here, but that's fine. So here we go. Up here, when we click, we have the temperature, weather details, as well as UV indication, as well as a daily weather forecast. That's super helpful. So right here, we have the robot. We have the battery indicator, it's online, and we can enter the device right here. It will even tell us that it is not in the water and we don't have the HydroComm connected. So let's do this right now as well. Plus, let's add the HydroComm, same as before. First of all, the Bluetooth pairing, done, network config. Okay, perfect. We have both devices now available. We can slide in between them. So we have the HydroComm right there. Let's go for a quick test. So as you can see, the water quality is now much better than in the last video. Retesting, check that out. Water quality indicators, pH is a bit too low, but other than that, it's looking great. Also the temperature is a great indicator, as well as the TDS. Definitely an amazing add-on. And now let's enter the device and let's already link up the HydroComm, just like that. That was just one click. Easy as that. Now we can use the HydroComm for the recall functionality. And now for the device, we can now also change the mode down here. And as you can see, we have many modes. We have hero, floor, underwater. We have walls only, the waterline only, skimming, and multi-zone. And here we also can change the cleaning capability, which is suction, power and speed, and also 2 cleaning cycles. And also right here, we can set up a schedule every day, every 2 days, every 3 days, or also a custom one with the day. We can enable it right here. We can set the mode, cleaning capability. And also up here, we have even more infos. First of all, we have the device with the firmware version. We have the total cleaning area with all the cleaning records. We have even more cleaning settings in here. For example, surface cleaning duration, waterline cleaning duration, all of that good stuff. Also wall cleaning duration. This was the extreme edge feature that we saw in the first cleaning test. It will get super close to the wall, but we can also change that to a wider distance. And we even have a self-check available, a feature lab. So here we can even change the floor cleaning path in different ways. Really cool. Random is also fun, but thanks to the great navigation, the crossbow is the best and always super accurate. We have super echo and also recall position preferences. Super advanced features. We have the component management where we can see the lifespan of all the compartments, and we also have a replace button right there that will reset the lifetime, instructions and firmware update, and down here we can also unbind it. So as you saw, an incredible machine with tons and tons of customization options. And with that said, let's test the skimmer. So let's just click on start right here, confirm that, place it into the water. This is now gone. Okay, again, start the skimmer test and check this out. We have a few bugs on the surface, these lighter seats right there, but I actually forgot to place the, oh well. So, 1 second, sorry for that. Genius, of course, that was absolutely genius. We will get the notification in the app as well, really cool. Everything will work in real time with this device, goes without saying. Okay, now we actually have an actual filtration box back in, and also back in with the robot. So we need to re-enable, we need to restart and confirm that once more. When it's floating on top of the water, you will have perfect network connection, but also when it's underneath the surface, thanks to the HydroComm, we also have real-time monitoring through the app. They can establish underwater communication, because without the HydroComm, the water would prevent the Wi-Fi basically from reaching it. Going up the wall, and it just flipped over. So the door just opened up. You can see the flap right here, and also check this out, the propulsion right there. It's now turning. So let me show you. It's open right here. The roller is turning. This will retain everything inside. Genius system. It's already sucking in all sorts of debris. Like the water flow, as you can see, is quite fast. And there we go. All of that is getting sucked in. Really nice. Watching this robot skimming the surface is so satisfying to watch, especially when you look at it from underneath the surface. Now it's even better visible how the spinning roller is catching everything. It's like a vacuum, but for water, and once it's inside of the filter, it's never coming out again. And as you can see, even on the surface, the navigation is top notch. 2 rounds right at the wall and then going across the surface multiple times. It's a bit tricky because of the wind and the constant influx of new seats, but regardless, it's doing a great job automatically skimming the water surface. So there we go. After around 1 hour of skimming, the pool is looking perfect. Also right here from the other side, as you can see, perfect result. When you pull it out, the door will close up automatically. So let's see what we got. Wow. So check that out. Tons of bugs. Let me get it out actually. I love this system. We can inspect everything perfectly. This one, the large one, and also this one. Wow, check that out. Nasty stuff. All of that and all of that in here. Check that out. So great job for the skimming functionality as well. That is incredible. And of course, cleaning off this is even easier as with the fine mesh. Super easy to clean. Look at that. Wow, tons of those seeds also in here. Comes right out. Yeah, now let's go for a full cleaning cycle. So we're now watching the full cleaning cycle, and let's take a bit of time and watch. So first of all, it will find its own position and then go 2 rounds near the wall and then start the pattern across the floor 2 times basically, from left to right and then from top to bottom. And it's then switching over to the wall cleaning, going up and down the wall and scrubbing the waterline as well. Here a bit of contact with the HydroComm Pro, no problem whatsoever. And you can really see that all the debris that accumulated on the waterline are now gone. Great results for the waterline brushing as well, and it did 2 full rounds of that. And then the rest of the time was spent with skimming the surface, 2 more rounds next to the wall and then skimming the surface. And skimming the surface is the most difficult task, so it makes sense that it will spend more time on skimming the surface because it's so random due to the wind influencing the outcome so massively. And when it's done, it will park itself on the side, perfect for retrieving it. And now check this out. That's what I call a perfect result from the floor to the walls to the surface. Virtually no single speck of dirt, dust or debris left. You don't have to do anything. This robot will truly bring vacation home for you. Just place it into the water. It is an all-around cleaning beast. And inside of the filter we have all the dirt and stuff that it picked up. Quick and easy to clean. So all in all, massive thumbs up from my side. The X1 Pro Max is epic. So as you saw, excellent build quality as well as hardware with an amazing design like all the other Aiper pool cleaning robots. Super futuristic and with this hypercar flair. I absolutely love it, and not only does it look cool, it also performs like a beast. I have never seen such a powerful and capable pool cleaning robot, and all those features and capabilities for such an amazing price point. It is so much better than the competition, especially in this price segment. I'm absolutely amazed. So many amazing features. The app is outstanding, and now with the Aiper Caddy and also the HydroComm as well as the HydroComm Pro, Aiper also made game-changing accessories available to improve the whole pool cleaning experience even more. Top tier value right here. Aiper just always brings amazing value to the table with great looking devices and a top of the line ecosystem. The Scuba X1 Pro Max held all its promises and performed even better than expected. And all in all, it is of course a definitely drippy. Check out the product links in the description. If you're interested, I will list and link the best deals for you. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one, and shout out and I will see you soon.